So when you see a young key forward stand up and emerge and just rip the game apart, you go, wow, this is going to be exciting for the next 10 to 15 years. Of course, I speak of Aaron Cadman for his breakout performance against Brisbane on Saturday. And when you look at it, he could have been a North Melbourne player and he should have been a North Melbourne player. Now, I get what they were trying to do, and it's very easy to go back in hindsight and look at drafts and point out mistakes that have been made. So it's confusing because there were so many moving parts to this trade, and Horne-Francis was involved in it. And the quality that North got in, you're not going to question it. Of course, you'd love Sheasel and Wardlaw, but when you had a chance to go and get a prime key forward who can stand up for the next 10 years and be a great foil for Larkey while he's young and then overtake him, this is what you could have had. I just think they've been so heavy on the midfield forward players, North Melbourne, with their recruiting. You have an opportunity, which every team would love to get, and that's a key forward, and you trade it away and go for half forward, midfield, outside type players, nice users, good ball users, but you had him. I just think this one might really come back to hurt North Melbourne in the end. And, I mean, the positive is, this guy's just going to be a freak for a long, long time. So, as much as we love Shees, we love him. we love Shees, and he's my man. But Aaron Cadman would look nice in the blue and white stripes up in the forward line with Nick Larkey, I would imagine.
He was fantastic on Saturday, was Aaron Cadman. I do go back to that 2022 draft and just wonder how many clubs would have taken Aaron Cadman at pick 1. I don't think many would have. The Giants are in a unique position that they have to draft for talent because they can't recruit them via trade. They're not necessarily in that trade market. You wonder if North Melbourne now have to start looking at that draft market as being how they start targeting positions and players for that position, because as you mentioned they haven't got too many key position players through the doors recently, and Cadman's goal kicking was the difference on Saturday.
And if you don't have one, like, you're going to search for one for 5 years. Like, Collingwood are still searching for one. Look, Melbourne thought they had one in Van Roy. Now they don't. So you spend the next 5, 6, 7 years trying to find one when you've got pick 1, which is the beauty that you get when you finish down the bottom. And because they're also unique, North Melbourne, because they've had so much access to top 5 picks. They could have been a little bit more selective with the way that they're piecing this best 22 together for the next 10 years. I just think they overlooked one there. And I mean, shout out to Logan Morris up the other end as well. How he was picked in the 30s, I got no idea, because he looks just as good.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.